Yes, YouTube. Today I'm working on this 2006 BMW 325i rear wheel drive. I'm just doing the shocks today. Because the shocks were so dead, they was chopping up the tires. As you can see here, you can see the tires starting to wear, and it has the other side is actually worse, but it has little high and low spots on your tires, and that can cause a road noise, and it will sound like a bearing, but I see a lot of people change the bearing and it's just a tire. So I'm just doing the shocks, so it's like a preventive maintenance. One side was dead and the other side is good, so I'm just changing both of them. I bought these Detroit Axle online. They're not the best brand, but they will work, because I'm not sure if I would be keeping this car or not. It's my own personal car. So yeah, you have these clips here that's holding in this panel right there. You have to remove these clips. Get your little wire cutter or a little pry tool like that. You can just slide right into it and pull it out. And the reason why you're doing that is because you need to get to that bolt over there. You can see right there. So once you pry out, get those clips out, you can just hold the panel, pull it out. You can pull it, it's not gonna break. And this is what I use to remove that top nut, which is a 16 millimeter little swivel head and a little impact gun. You can use a little ratchet also like this if you don't have an impact. But these are all the tools I use for this job here. I just used this here. That's to grab the strut, the shocks, so it doesn't spin when I take off the bolts. And 16 millimeter, 17 millimeter to remove the wheel, and also to remove the shock mount, and a little pry bar to get the shocks out. So once you remove the top nut from there, you have your wheel removed. Usually get a little corrosion build up around here. You can always, clean it up with a wire brush, and I put a little grease on mine to keep it from sticking, because the wheel will get a little hard to come off sometime, and this will help it come off a little easier. BMW did come out with like a plate that you put over here so it doesn't stick, but if it get corrosion here, it's still gonna have the same problem. So just put a little grease there, you'll be all right. So removing the top, we already went through that, and here it is. You have access to the top from the inside, and then the bottom here you have the mount, and you get the other two nut on the bottom, which is 12 torque E12. There's two of them on the bottom of that mount. Just remove those. You can just remove the middle nut also and remove the shocks, but it's easier for me to just remove the whole entire shocks with the mount, and also replace it with the new one and put it back all together in one piece. If you want to do it the other way, that's on you, but this is the easiest way for me. Also, once you do that, you'll have to press your shocks down and then slide it out of this little slot. There's a slot down there. It's a little, you have to slide it to the outside of the car and then up and out. Don't know if you can understand what I'm trying to say, but you'll figure it out once you get in there. It ain't that difficult to get out. So once you do that, you replace your bushings, mounts if you have to, and reverse the process of installing it back. Not really that difficult, unless you have some frozen bolts and nuts, then you might have some problem, but otherwise than that, it's a pretty simple job. And I think a regular person with a little bit of mechanical skill should be able to get it accomplished without any problem. Well, yeah, this is just maintenance that everybody have to do on their car. So give me a thumbs up and a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. All right.